Welcome to Creator to Leader. I'm your host, Eugenia. That's Eugenia in Spanish, but you can call me E. I'm a digital marketing strategist, a wife, and an actor at heart. Are you struggling to connect with your ideal customers online? Are you confused about the most effective way to market your business? If this is you, you are in the right place. When it comes to scaling online businesses, entrepreneurs often get lost in the crowd. They are struggling to connect with their best clients. But here's the deal. A digital marketing strategy that positions you as the go-to expert allows you to lead your industry with confidence and stand out from the noise. And by the way, my not so well-kept secret, I happen to love podcasting as the main vehicle for long-form content. I think it's the best way to build your authority and amplify your impact. For years, I was frustrated. I was creating content online that only followed trends, and I was following random advice I heard on social media. I was trying to grow and monetize my online presence. And this is a little embarrassing to say, but I was kind of hoping that people would just discover my podcast and just reach out to me saying, "You are amazing. How can we work together?" That was my plan. That was my marketing strategy. For years, I was hustling hard, spending hours creating tons of content that didn't have a clear message. And I honestly was feeling overwhelmed by all the noise on social media. I felt like I was always behind. And yes, I had a degree in communications, an MBA in marketing. And yet, I was still caught up in the content hamster wheel. So really that goes to show that no matter how much experience you have, I think that no one is really immune to that sneaky trap of the content hamster wheel. Spoiler alert. Standing out online and growing an actual business takes more than just sharing valuable content. And yes, I have scare quotes around valuable content because really it's about sharing impactful content. So I remember one night, I was frustrated, again, editing and doing all the things, and I decided to breathe and look at things differently. I needed to hire myself. So take a step back. How would I do this if I wasn't myself, but a client? So first, I had to declutter my messaging because I was trying to say too many things at once. I was trying to talk about too many problems. So then I had to look at marketing strategically and stop trying all the things. I was on Pinterest, I was on Instagram, I had the podcast, I was blogging, I was starting to explore Twitter. I was trying to be everywhere from the get-go because again, my plan was just to get discovered, right? And I thought that's how you grew a business. And then after decluttering my messaging and looking at my marketing strategically, I had to optimize my content, which my main platform was my podcast. I had to optimize it for growth. So now I work with seasoned entrepreneurs to help them clarify their messaging, craft a powerful digital marketing strategy, and amplify their expertise so that they can increase demand for their products and services. So yes, marketing that actually works. And most importantly, they're actually reaching more people and impacting more lives. And let me tell you, this is beyond fulfilling. In this podcast, I'll be sharing some things I've learned as I've worked with brands in the top 1% of the podcast charts. But since it turns out that magnetic content is only a part of the equation, I'll also share insights on digital marketing strategy designed to position you as a thought leader. And lastly, I want you to feel confident to show up as your best version of leadership. Not emulating the people you admire, but carving your own space by being who you are. And I know, authenticity, blah, 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 but it happens to be a cliche because it really is true. How is that possible? With leadership anchored in storytelling. And this is one of my favorite areas, so I cannot wait for us to dive in. If you're ready to stand out in a crowded market, connect with your ideal customer, become a thought leader, build credibility and trust, and learn how to tweak your marketing strategy to show up clearly, consistently, and cohesively in your business, this podcast is for you. We both know you're running on caffeine and big dreams, so let's dive right in.